To celebrate International Day of the World's Indigenous Peoples, Sustainable Milton and Grandmother's Voice co-hosted a Preparing the Land event and picnic at the Indigenous Wellness Center and Living Monument at Country Heritage Park.
It's important because we think back, in our traditional times. Community events like this has always been something that it's a gathering. It's a way we gather, a way we connect, a way we, talk and share. So it's really important for us grandmothers to also see the younger ones here as well, because we see that mentoring. We see that mentoring with the moms and the aunties and the grandmothers, and that youthfulness and learning about these plants and learning about the connections of the grandmother's work. Grandmother's Voices work, as well as community, the work of all of our communities and how we're working together collaboratively.
I think for a lot of people in Milton, it's a way of us, a space for, well, it's a space particularly for the Indigenous people to come and hold ceremony, but I think it's also a way to bring other people in the community together with the Indigenous people here and join in their community and help them with their healing and, cry with them. And, as much as I'm planting and weeding, it feels like it's more of it's deeper than that.
So we started out, we had a circle, and we offered some tobacco, and we just talked a little bit about just looking after the plants. And even though we're doing weeding today, a lot of the plants that we are removing from the garden are medicine plants too. So they're all healing plants. So part of our sharing today was just to have that gratitude by offering that asama, offering the tobacco, because the plants that we're removing are going to be utilized their life force in another way, right? So they're going to be able to contribute their life force, through compost, which will then again feed the plants that are here. So just that cycle and that whole cycle of life, and recognizing the respectfulness for the earth, respectfulness to the soil. There's something about getting your hands in the soil and that groundness of the earth, of the mother, because it is her body, and that we're working with that soil. So it's very healing.
Grandmother's Voice looks forward to having more community members at upcoming events. Mary Brown reflects on participating in the July 1st ceremony and drumming circle.
It was an entirely new experience for me, and it was a very moving experience for me. I cried. I wept for their people, and it's actually making me feel a little bit weepy now, just thinking of it, because it was a very moving ceremony. Even from the very beginning when the drums started to beat, it felt like a heartbeat. And they were welcoming their kids back home to this, and then they came into the garden after and were singing to them. So it was just very moving.
It's all about community. It's about just working together and being able to bring the medicine and the teachings of the grandmothers, and as a grandmother myself, I know the importance of working with my grandchildren as well as with other grandchildren, and just working within communities. So there's much more that we'll be able to offer, and we look forward to the community coming and joining with us and in on those circles and in on the programming. And even today, we're so thankful with gratitude that we have the gardening today that we're doing.
Reporting for Halton News, I'm Nikki Wesley.